Let me read you a quote from Andrew Tate. So the quote goes, I think a man should have absolutely no interest in whether he's actually happy or not. If I wake up and I'm unhappy, I will do the exact same things as if I am happy. So, although this, I 100% agree with this quote, I think this is the key to discipline and being a masculine man. Like the idea of doing things that you don't feel like doing. So, going to the gym or doing your work when you don't necessarily feel uh, in the mood for that specific thing, and you still do it. I think that's the most important thing about being masculine. So, although I do think that you should follow what this quote says, I think that some people can be misled by this and think that you should try to avoid happiness, or that you should completely, not even try to, reach a certain level of happiness. So, as you can see from the man himself, from Andrew Tate, there are many clips where he just is cracking jokes with his friends or his brother, and he's having fun. Like, for example, I don't know if you've seen that clip where he like is, I think he's on a yacht, and he jumps out of the pool and like screams, "Oh, this is the real world," or something like that. And that is a very funny clip, and he's clearly having fun in that. So it's not like we should live some sort of completely emotionless life with nothing but work and stuff. So I think this is where a lot of people get lost with this concept. So when we realize that we should actually somewhat try to get to a certain degree of happiness in our lives, I think we should we want to apply some practices to actually be more happy. So besides from the practice that I really advise you to follow, and which I've explained in my last video, which I think you should go and watch after we finish this one, there are many things that you can do to increase happiness, if you can say that. So, but yeah, apart from all the like practical things, we need to remember that happiness is a feeling. I hope you can agree on this. Happiness is a feeling, and just like I can start speaking more aggressively, or start behaving like very calmly, or maybe even shy and stuff like that. I can try and I can act in a more happy way. So once we've established this, we need to try and understand how we can do this. So there is a very simple thing that you can do, which is literally just smile throughout your day. Like, consciously stop and smile out of nowhere, like with no funny context, no funny thing that happened which made you smile. You just, whenever you get one of those moments where you kind of realize that you're alive in a way. I don't know if I'm the only one that gets this type of things, but where you just become very aware of what you're doing, or like the clothes on your skin, or the fact that you're breathing. Whenever you become very conscious, remember that you should be happy, and you can control your happiness. So if you smile just out of nowhere, you just smile just like this, you're gonna instantly cause a lot of, just like it happened to me. Now I smiled, and that simple thing didn't really do a lot of nothing happened from that, but it caused me to giggle, and therefore I'm kind of a better mood than I was before. So in a sort of bro science way, this can actually help you be happier in your day. And another thing that I'd advise doing is, once you're in this kind of happy happy mood, you should go and spread it to your friends or whoever is around you, your family or someone. So you maybe you lift them up if you see that they're down, and you but you know, by doing this, by spreading your joy to other people, you're gonna create this positive loop that of happiness. So you're happy and they're happy, and then you're happy because they're happy. So this very nice kind of loop creates, and I think it's a very very nice experience to have some, like, it can literally happen multiple times a day where you, even if you're not feeling particularly happy, we could say, particularly joyful in a certain moment, you should try and actually spread, like, kind of force a more happy state in yourself, and then also spread it to other people. So yeah, try and do this whenever you can, or whenever you remember doing this. Like, it's really a simple, like, a pretty hard concept to understand, that you can control your happiness, but it's also so simple at the same time. And like, if you have clinical depression or something, if you've been diagnosed with depression or anxiety or stuff like that, nothing is stopping you from smiling like I did before, and start to be grateful for things, and to go out in nature, like all of these practices, which actually, like, even scientifically, I'm sure there are plenty of studies about this, it increases your happiness and your serotonin and all that stuff. Nothing is stopping you. If you have clinical depression, you can still smile and spread joy around. And trust me, it really does a lot. So do me a favor and smile more. Yeah. See you in the next one.